time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
I'll stay forever. I'll stay forever.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition. Every they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung the heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician. And if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready up.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go. Back to 60. Ready?
Throwing off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds Adams downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First red zone trip of the game for the Rams. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20.
Ready? Go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Dropping back to throw. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Cooper Kupp the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on. Come on. Hey.
Back to throw. Screen here for Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Bill Rowe from the gun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hurt. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's out here in midfield and still going. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Get it.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. He's running forward, halted after a couple of yards. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. Steady.
From the gun, Milrow. Breaking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Ready, ready. Ready.
To the air, Milrow. It's a complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
On the set. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. 2. Lightning 18.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Throwing the out route complete. Has room into the secondary. He takes it in. Touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Kenneth Walker the touchdown. Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season. But for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there that brings up 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
We send a man in motion. Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. More than 24 yards on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking in the air here. From the pocket, looking, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
14, Seahawks 13.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. It's a design run for Milroe. And only gets a couple before going out of bounds blocks. Second down coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Milroe. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it too, because it really gives you an extra hack, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10, looking to throw. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Hey, come on. Hey.
throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, pass coming. He connects downfield. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams tie it in the final minute of the half. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one right down the middle, and they'll take the lead.
Seahawks 20.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Back to 60. 70. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther.
Milroe looking to throw. It is caught left side. Well, this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Getting out to his left. He can run it. And Milroe goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. That's Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
The 47-yard line.
Now it's Milroe. Flush down out to his left. Now he takes it, and he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits his running back. And He's tackled with the first down yardage. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
First and 10 at the
Walker on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
65, Cat, 65.
The throw, here's Milroe. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Maybe you only rap to pay the bills. And now I'm fit it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Jack Panther. Ready. 68.
Here's the handoff. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's Milroe to throw. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Elijah Arroyo the target on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready. Gravity line. Ready.
Milroe throwing on third down. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And they've taken back the lead.
guys have yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx them.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They'll throw here on 1st. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home on side.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. They're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push the lead to 2 scores now.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Screen here for Williams. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's down all the way to the 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay, ready?
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
6-yard attempt.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over first down, Jet. At their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Check smash. Check smash. Check.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Looks through and breaks away. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Big Lion. Let's go now. Go.
Walker now from the gun. We're working a couple yards past the line. That's tackle made by Kobe Turner.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Get it. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. Has him on a quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
About set. This is third and 5.
Let's go. Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. On the move, headed right. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 7 yards on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's good.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ready.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
To the air, Milrow. Forced out to his right. Complete to Walker on the check down. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Hey. Let go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Go. Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. All right, right, Brock. They win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
On the jump.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Ready up.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Shot 50. Shot. Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter. With him picking himself up after that sack. So we're through 3 here. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Ready. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. This gets the 1st and more. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone.
On the ball now. On
A
the
dose
ball.
of the hurry-up offense here.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Rams 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down.
On the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Ready.
Back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And they're gonna score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready. Set.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Come on. Come on. Ready.
Back to work they go after the interception. Finds a seam down the middle. He has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass game, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make.
And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
No. Cougar night. Hey, check that street. Go.
Running this one left. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Milroe. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Okay, ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hurt. Let's take over.
Give now to the running back. Still has some space inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Quick slant, taken in by Nakua. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Looking quickly here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Complete. It's Atwell. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Sticking to the air here. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. Could connect with Puka Nacua. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Great, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Taking a shot towards the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game.
Rams 38.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Check that. Ready. Go. Viking 18.
Plowing up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
19, Tiger, 19. Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back-to-back carries here. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. Now the Rams will use the 1st of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Big Lion. Come on. Set, go.
Another carry for him. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. I see what you watch him do it.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go. Ring it. Ready.
Back to the well again. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready. Just Cowboy 80. Let go.
Milrow now to throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
3rd and long for him here. And he gets the Seahawks 1st down, Brock. That should finish off this win for him. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ready.
Design quarterback run here. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.
wasn't bringing up the past, baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know